the objectives of this meeting is to transparently list the process about the registration in Germany, and we will together explore the cost, because there is no fixed cost, because you are not going to everyone study German in the fixed time, and you are not all going to have a fixed set of documents to be translated. So this cost varies upon the number of documents to be translated by you and the time you take for studying German. So this is what is deciding the cost for you. And then if you have any questions, please add in the chat. We will discuss about it. So first one is you have to start learning the German course. If you are already in the process of B1 or B2, you can start applying right away. And you have to translate your documents when you are in B1, so that we don't wait for the translation some months and then we start applying. So when you are in the B1 level, we start translating your documents. It's required that you send your original documents, because the translators in Germany need to see your original document. Only then they can sign and make their stamp on the document. And then there is a requirement of valid passport as usual. So now we have to start the application of registration. Once you have the B2 level, then your application is valid, but there is a loophole. Even before you have your B2, you can apply all your documents, and the application center will wait for all your documents, but meanwhile they will carry out your registration work. So by the time you finish your B2, maybe they must have completed your registration process. They will be just waiting for your B2 certificate. So when you send your B2 certificates, then immediately you will get your registration. That's what happened with me. I applied in the month of November, and they have started verifying my certificates, and I sent my language certificate in the month of August. Sorry, I received my results from German B2 level in the month of August. I sent it in the end of August. It reached them by 5th of September, and my registration certificate was signed on 6th of September. The next working day it was signed. So this is possible if you start your process earlier. Then German resume building. While this application process is going on, we have to build your resume. We will assist you with your job search, and we will also assist you with the interview process. The interview process can be online. There is a possibility to get job, but unconditional, that you get the government recognition in Germany. In that condition, you may get a job. And in relocation to Germany, we will help you with the visa application, travel advice, both internationally and also inside Germany. We can advise you about the accommodation, and there will be some webinars at the end of the program to prepare you for culture orientation. We can also advise you on family visa process. And now let's explore the timeline, costs, and fees. First is language. The first registration fees you have to pay with us is rupees 30,000. So this is the only fees you are paying for our service initially. And then the time required, I'm estimating that you may take 12 months. But if you are fast enough, if you're not doing any other work, and if you're just focusing only on German, it is possible that you can finish the entire B2 level within 8 months. But you have to sit completely like a full-time studies. Then the German course fee is rupees 60,000 totally until B2. But you don't have to pay completely 60,000 in the beginning. For A1, you have to pay just like 10,000, or it is collected by the German teacher directly. But overall, until B2, it is 60,000. So you can pay in installments with her. So this paying 60,000 to the German teacher is between you and her. So you can talk to her about monthly installment or full-time payment. It's up to you. Okay. And then translation. The translation documents we require almost 1 month, because the German translators here are very seriously. They take each and every word and they translate it. It takes a lot of time, and they charge 40 euro per page of the document. It's quite expensive, but it's like a valid, authenticated translation. Okay. And then the application process, for me, it took around 6 months, but it could be longer or lesser. So, and then approximately the application fees I paid was 250 euros. And then the postal charges could be around 50 euros because you are going to send your documents from India. So it could be around 60 euro, 50 euros. And one important point is your certificates which are translated and which are signed and stamped by the German authorized translator should also be again authenticated by the local German government official. Okay. And then we have job search program. Here we charge 100 euro for preparing your resume in German. And then we charge rupees 500 euro for assisting you completely in the job search until you get your job. It may take 1 month or it may take 6 months. We are not going to charge differently. Until you get a job, you will get the service from us. And then visa and travel, you can pay directly to the German consulate in India for the visa fees. We are not going to interfere in it. You can directly book the tickets yourself. That could be around 400 euros. Visa fee could be around 100 euros. We are not deciding this cost. Okay. So next, feeling confident or pretending that you feel confident is necessary to reach for the opportunities. It's a cliche, but opportunities are rarely offered. They are seized. So go for it. So to join and climb with me, start the German classes as soon as possible. We are having a very limited participants. Expected first batch 6 applicants, but now I have talked with the German teacher because I'm getting frequent inquiries, and people are in a bad situation. They just keep saying that I want to do it immediately like that. So we have expanded the 6 applicants to 15 applications. So just try to join the first batch as early as possible within this number 15 applicants. Okay. There is already more than 40 applications we have received, but start paying the fees and book your course directly. Once you pay the registration fee with me, I will give the reference of my German teacher. You can of course finish German from anywhere. That is none of my business. But my German teacher was one who taught me. She knows how to teach for physiotherapists. She's going to teach medical terms for physiotherapists, and she is the most how do I say, like best and best price, because 60,000 until B2 is not possible in such a good quality, and because she's a ex Goethe Institute trainer. Okay. So send your motivation letter to this email, but right now we have also got online application form for you. So you can send your online application form. Reshma is also in this chat. She will add this application form, Google form, in the chat. Kindly fill this form. And once you are done with this process, once you are reaching the level of B1, you will be connected with the employers here for the interview process. So if you're already in the level of B1, feel free to connect me. I am going to connect you directly to the interviews, to the employers here. So looking forward to see you in Frankfurt. Is there any questions? Feel free to ask now.